being top of, at the top of your career,
Yeah.
and being India number one, you decide that, somewhere you decide that it's not the best place to continue.
Yeah.
And that is to come into that space, to even think about that, there must be so many things that you have evaluated. What
Yeah.
happened then when you decided that, you want to take a back step?
Yeah.
You want to change and rechannelize your energy into
Yeah.
something else in
Yeah.
life. What happened?
So I had, I think I became India number one was 2021 types.
Yeah.
And by the time I was 23, 24, I realized that my game had sort of reached a plateau. And I was not getting ahead anywhere. And the environment or the ecosystem I was training was not supportive enough to get me to a top 20 in the world. I broke into top 100, but top 20 is a different league. You have to have your own team. When I say own team, you have to have a physio, you have to have a SNC, a coach, just working with you. And it's very expensive.
Yeah.
And I felt in terms of that, it was a long gap to bridge from where I was to where I had to get. So it was a very hard decision, but I feel that I was very clear with the decisions I've made and with
Right.
whatever decisions I've made till now, be it playing badminton as a professional or being quitting the sport. So I've been very clear. So I felt it was a long gap to bridge. And I didn't want to play for the sake of playing. Because, see, the sport has given me so much. I
Yeah.
respect myself and I
Yeah.
respect the sport that's given me so much. I didn't
Yeah.
want to be disrespectful and just play without... Because if you
Yeah.
lose the belief, if you don't have belief within
Right.
yourself, you're not going to wake up at 4:30 and train like your life depends on that session, right?
True.
So that was not happening. And when this feeling started coming, I said कि नहीं बस और नहीं होगा मेरे से. I've trained, I've played how much ever I can with whatever resources I had. And beyond this, it was just a wise decision to make.
Oh my God, investing so much of your life and time
Yeah.
into a sport,
Yeah.
and then having the clarity, weighing all the options, and knowing when to pull the plug.
Yeah.
I really commend your ability to take that decision, because it is not an easy one.
Yeah.
It's very easy to talk about it here, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you must have gone through a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Must have weighed so many things, and
Yeah.
then you decided that, this is not the right way
Yeah.
to go forward for you in life.
Yeah.
And maybe there's
Yeah.
something else waiting for you.
Yeah.
And what did you transition into? What was waiting for you?
So that initial transition phase was extremely tough.
Yeah, I
like
can
I
imagine.
was, I don't know. I mean, maybe I was in depression, anxiety. I was crying because my whole life I'm like, I want to be world number one. Now I don't. I'm directionless. I don't know. The only thing I knew till then was to play badminton. Of course, I was studying.
True.
But I didn't study like my life depends on it. No? Badminton, I played like my life depended on it. So
Yeah.
I was completely directionless.
Your world changed.
My world changed.
The whole world that you built, now it was a blank
It
space.
was a blank space. And parents weren't happy because, see, there's a saying, it takes a village to make an athlete, right?
True.
But in my case, it was my parents.
Yeah.
So they were equally invested. My mother was extremely unhappy. She was very unhappy with the decision. She's like, so much effort we've put in, you've
Yeah.
put in. At least play, give it another shot. But I was very clear that I was not enjoying it. And those things were happening. And because at the end, you have to play.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
I told my mother, you're not playing for me. No, I have to play. No?
True.
So then when I made that decision, it was extremely tough. But one thing I realized ki whatever I do, I will do in the sporting industry and the sporting space. Because that's what I have done
Yeah.
for the maximum part of my life.